What's up, kittens? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Princess and I'm delighted to have you. And if you're returning, it's great to see you again. Today, I decided to catch myself during a stream of consciousness and record just like, I really just recorded as if I was doing a video journal and sharing with myself and using the time as a tool to actually self-regulate and self-soothe, because I was feeling like very overwhelmed about I'm about to come up to a transition in my life, and I was just kind of getting a little bit stuck in what does that mean, and the uncertainty and the unknowingness of what is to come, and just kind of like caught myself slipping into that negative thought and really just using this experience of talking to myself as a reflection of what I've been processing and what I've been going through, and reminding myself to give myself grace and to show myself love, because I'm trying to figure this out and I'm figuring it out on the fly. I feel like in 2021, so many people were like, we're flying the plane and we're learning how to build it and fly it in the air. And it's kind of like, sometimes, yeah, that feels like life. That feels like the self-development, the self-excavating and self-exploration of who am I and what is it that are what are the lessons from these different experiences I've had in my life that are preparing me for my future self. So that's pretty much what I am talking about. I really do enjoy this style of recording and engaging with, I guess you could say, the viewer experience, because I definitely grew up watching Real Housewives and Real World, so I always appreciated the confessionals, and that's kind of what this makes me think of. Like, I was on both sides of the experience where, like, I didn't necessarily have any wiggle room, because there was behaviors that I knew that were coming from my lower self, not necessarily my highest self. And for me, like, for those things to have been shared would have made me very uncomfortable. So for me, like, the experience of separation is not a time to be throwing all of this negative energy out, because at a higher vibration, I'm able to recognize and I'm able to see that the response, the behavioral response that I'm getting has nothing to do with me. Like, it's like, don't shoot the messenger. Like, I'm the messenger. I'm just here to deliver this experience. As I'm working through myself and getting more and more self-aware, I'm also there as the reflection of that other person. And when the other person is trapped on the level that they've been on for I don't know how many years, I don't know. That wouldn't be for me to decide of how do they feel like of this repetition of the same lessons, the same types of people, the same experiences that they've just kind of had in different partners. Like, I don't know, they would have to tell me how long do they feel, because I know that 2 times during the relationship, I quantum leapt into a new being. 2 times my exterior and my interior like went through this like sloughing off. And it was because I was doing so much energy work of future self, healing this like inner child external validation need like so bad, and transfer from people to sugar. Typically I would like it if they were at the same time, because dessert and hanging out with people. It was like when I was able to use Gabby Bernstein's sugar tapping, I did it for like I think I did it for 28 of the 30 days. And it was like, I just decided at the end, like, I'm not addicted to sugar anymore. And I was like, what the heck? And it worked. And I was thinking about this yesterday because I was like eating a lot of guacamole, and I was like, I've come a long way from easily having just like gone downstairs and gotten ice cream. I mean, there's places super close, or like got like junk food. And I was like having this like inner battle of reminding myself that I'm safe and I'm secure, and I'm also like allowed to experience these emotions as I'm like purging these last bits of this very shaky arrival to this next level of whatever my life is going to bring me. And it was like, I'm gonna just feel it. I'm choosing to feel this yuck because I haven't felt it in a really long time, and I almost became so glossed over of like this, just focusing on being future me, future me, future me, that like at times I forgot to check in with my present self, who was experiencing this experience in this dimension. And my mind was able to take me out of it and take me ahead of it and see, okay, like there's so much more than this. And then having to remember to touch back down to be like, okay, I still have to nourish and take care of this bodysuit because it's what's hosting this experience. So, wow, I just like started talking, and that felt really good. I'm gonna have to watch this video to figure out what all the things that I was talking about, because I just kind of went on I was cruising. So perhaps I'll come back around to see if there's more to add to this. Bye.